Hello Aquarius, thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Star Spinner Tarot by Trungles. There's a website for them, chroniclebooks.com, somewhere above my thumb, there it is, finger. Supportive cards, oracle cards, magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish, illustrated by Jesse Reisch. Reisch is R-E-I-S-C-H, and that's what I got for today. Okay, I'm excited about this. I don't know. We're going to be pulling from the bottom and the top. I have no idea why. Okay, we'll just do what we got to do. Well, that kind of makes sense with Aquarius. You guys just do what you need to do, right? Bottom, you know, whatever needs to happen. People think they can predict you. I don't think they really can. I don't know what that's about. Like, you're not easily predictable, is what I'm getting. Alright, what do we got coming in? The fact that it's all over the place to start with, but it's kind of like, it may be all over the place, but you know what you're going to do with it. Kind of like, as it keeps coming, you got this kind of under control. Even though it's a very random situation is what I'm getting. So, like, end goal, I know that I'm not going to stay in this permanently. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's like, yeah, I'm not building a house here. I'm just kind of hanging out for now. Maybe that's more of why this isn't really bothering you so much. Not that it's a bad situation, but when you go, yeah, see, when you're going in with knowledge, I feel like whatever it is the subject is, you're like, yeah, I'm not building a house here. I'm not building a house here. I'm going to hang out as long as it serves me. If it turns out to be a lot better than I expect it to, well, yeah, there's possibilities. I feel like I'm not planning to build a house here, though. I'm not planning to do that. I'm just here for now, and we'll see where it goes, whatever the situation is. And there's a lot of ideas. I don't feel nervous about somebody pushing me out. I just feel like I'll stay here as long as it's comfortable. I'll hang out as long as it serves me. But I have a lot of other possibilities around me, and I'm going to keep searching those out. But I don't feel worried about that even. If somebody figures out I'm looking, so what? I don't care. And there's a lot of good energy around you. Whatever's going on around you, they would like you to, you know, build a house here. Somebody would like you to stay. They would like you to stay. I'm getting that with the, it's the Friends card with the Four of Wands. Very positive energy next to you. They're hoping to convince you to stay. They're trying to convince you to build a house. Come on, Aquarius, build the house. Build the house and live your life out here with us. Build a house here. Come on, build a house here. And it's funny because you're kind of like, well, I could build a house, but you know what? Even if I build a house, I can still sell it if I want to and move on. So even if I build a house, that's no guarantee to anything. Good energy, positive energy. I do feel like you're entertaining the thought. I do feel like you're entertaining the thought because, like, why not? It's just a thought. Creativity, good cheer. No, creativity is the next card. Okay, that's why I said that. Good cheer. It's nice when people are nice to you, you know? It's nice to be wanted. It's good. It's nice to have that control, too. Kind of like, they may think they know what I'm going to do. But I'm just not really thinking I'm going to stay here. And then you also have the Magician, kind of like, you're still looking at like, well, what else do I want? If not here, then where? Or do I even want a house? Maybe I don't want to have a house. Maybe that's just not for me. Maybe I prefer an apartment. Maybe I want to live in an RV for the rest of my life. I don't know. Is that possible? Probably. Why not? And I'm deciding and looking into things like, what do I want to do here? I'm entertaining ideas of staying, but I'm also entertaining ideas of going. I'm just still finding out more information. There's a lot of creativity. I feel like people are giving you all the information you need. There's a lot of good information circling around this situation. And how far do I want to go with it? Where do I want to go next? The situation here, whatever the situation is, it has its hang-ups. It has some very notable hang-ups, which is why I keep feeling the energy like, well, I'm not going to set up, you know, I'm not going to live here permanently. I'm not going to build a house. And I feel like that's why it's not getting under my skin, kind of like, well, For right now, I'm making it through it. For right now, it's dealable. But it's also dealable because I can go when I want to go. I'm not locked in. I can go when I want to go. It won't be that much of a deal. It's kind of like, even though if I built a house, I could sell it when I want to, I'd still be dependent on finding a buyer to buy the house. I'm not even that far in this situation. So if I want to go tomorrow, then I'm going tomorrow. If I want to go today, not for nothing, I'll go today. So it's not overly stressful, only because you feel like you got the freedom to do what you want with it when you're ready. Authenticity comes in. Okay. The first part of this is I'm seeing what else is going on here. And I'm like, all right, if I stay here and I build that house, I have to deal with that, but I also get this good part. So, and I can handle that. But I'm questioning, do I want to? Aphrodite's love spells, like whatever the good parts here, somebody, and maybe more than one somebody's really kind of like, look how good it is here. Like, we love having you here. You know, this could be great. We hang out. You hang out with us. You like us as much as we like you. And you're like, yeah, well, I do like you. I hang out with you. You wouldn't get the time of day from me if I didn't. So that's fine. But then the Knight of Wands shows up. A better offer comes in. A better offer comes in that's better for you. An offer where I don't have to have all these aggravations. It's kind of like, can you thrive in that environment? Yes. But do you want to? It's not, you know, something that, no, I'm getting you don't want to. I was trying to play it like you maybe want, no. I don't get that you want to. I just feel like, could you? Yes. Do you want to? No. 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 Because it's kind of like, it's just always, there's always some type of discord here. It just has to be dealt with. It's not even something you can squash. It's just kind of like, there's always discord here or there. It's just, it's how it always is. A better offer comes in that's much better for you. Health with the Knight of Wands. A better offer comes in and says, hey, we've got something better for you, Aquarius. Something that doesn't drive you completely mad. Partially mad, just not completely. It's an improvement, you know. Just partially mad, it's fine. The Knight of Cups comes in on your side. It's really exciting. It's really something you're like, I could really love that. But you're like, all right, if I'm going to do this, I think it's time for me to do it. It's kind of like it's the time. The time is now. It's kind of like the offer's there. It's the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands doesn't hang out for a long period of time. The Knight is there for a little bit, and then they go. So it's like, here it is. Do you want it? Because I'm going to go. If you don't want it, that's fine, but you don't have a long time. You don't have a long time to decide. And you're like, I do want it. And you're like, the Ten of Wands is here. It's kind of like, it's stressful, but I know what I need to do. You know what you need to do. And I feel like you put out that energy. Like, all right, guess what, guys? I'm not building a house here. In fact, I'm going to be leaving. I found a better offer, and I'm going to take it. However you need to say that. It might be very bluntly, depending on how you're feeling. You know, I mean, Aquarius energy, if you decide you want it to be blunt, it'll be blunt. That's just it. It's up to you, what you feel is right. Ten of Swords, people are very unhappy. Like, they feel really disappointed and upset. That's really hard energy for them. You're like, no, this wasn't a surprise, though. I told you. I didn't know what I was going to do, and that you knew I was looking just in case. And you know what? I found something, and I'm not going to let it pass me by. I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm going to go for it. Whereas this drives me completely mad. That's only going to drive me slightly mad, and I like that better. So I'm going for that. Slight madness is kind of fun, in my opinion. Permanent, total madness, no, I'm not into that. I do feel like people are accepting it and understand. I don't see anybody slighted. Because you got Justice card, the Justice card in the environment with, is that Wisdom? Wisdom. Like, you're just kind of like, well, look, this is all the craziness I have to deal with here. And this is the much, much less craziness I have to deal with over there. There's no reason for me to stay here. It's not the best for me. I need to make the decisions that are right for me. So I'm going to go. And you even explain it out. Like, I'm not looking to screw anybody over. I'm not looking for hard feelings. I don't want anybody to be upset about it. This was always out there. I always said that could happen, and now it's happening. So I'm sorry if you're upset, but I was honest with you the whole time. And I feel like you were. You were honest with whoever the whole time. You go. You got the energy card with the Three of Wands. Like, I feel like you go with haste. With energy, it's kind of like you just kind of, you commit to it. And you're like, you start putting things together. And as fast as you can get going, you're gone. Like, whatever you need to do, you're packing it up, putting it together, cinching this up, closing that down, and going into the next situation as fast as realistically possible. I don't see anything holding you back. I don't see any hindrances. I don't see anything hindering you. That's probably what I should say. You're gone. I don't feel a negative energy when you leave. After you've left, I'm getting the High Priestess is left over, in the sense of, like, you know, do they like that you left? No. Do they understand it? Yes. Do they still see you in a favorable life? Like, yes, I do think so. I just feel like they're kind of disappointed you went. They're not happy you went, but they understand it, and there's no negative energy waiting back here, whatever that is. I don't see anybody holding on to, like, some type of, like, grudge or anything like that. For some reason, it seems like that matters to you, because I think you still have ties to this old situation, for whatever reason. I don't think that's going to be a problem. Whatever ties you have to the old situation, seems like it's fine. Alright, I think we're it. I think that's it. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.